Cyberchase for real.
I love plants. The New York Botanical Garden is one of my favorite places to visit. I've been coming here with my family for years to see the most beautiful flowers blooming. I came here to make a video for a school project. Many of these flowers originally came from places outside of New York, but in other parts of the Botanical Garden, there are native New Yorkers. Nearly 100,000 trees, shrubs, wildflowers, ferns, and grasses growing here are native to the northeast part of the U.S. Native plants offer nectar, pollen, fruits, and seeds that are crucial food sources for native birds, insects, and mammals. And they offer shelter. That's why it's really important to create and protect wildlife habitats like this. A field trip here helped this group of students understand this.
We're going to go up this path to explore some more of the native plant garden. I want you all to look out for plants that you may recognize, or plants that you don't recognize that you find really interesting.
I drew the lake and the pitcher plants because I found the pitcher plants really interesting. I drew like the purple plant over there because I noticed that it's like the brightest in like the area that surrounds it.
My eye caught on this flower because it was very vibrant.
A lot of people are drawing things that sort of grab their attention right away. Why might these plants have evolved in a way that makes them so attention-grabbing? Is it because the bright colors bring in pollinators?
Their after-school nature club created this habitat, a home for plants and animals right in their schoolyard. A team from the New York Botanical Garden helped. The students cleared trash, weeds, and rocks, created a stepping stone path, spread wood chips, and prepared plant beds. Then they planted native New York seedlings to grow into trees, shrubs, and flowers to benefit wildlife that live in this area. It's been 6 months since they started to create this habitat, and a lot has changed.
Now that all the plants we planted in the spring have grown, we need to fill in the open spaces. Planting sedges right now in the fall is a great opportunity to let their roots grow during the cold seasons so that they can leaf out really nicely in the spring. Using a ruler, let's measure out 12 inches between each sedge so that they have room to grow. And using our trowel, we will dig little holes for each of our sedges, and then we'll pat down the soil and water.
Sedges keep weeds from growing. They also provide food and cover for butterflies, pollinators, and other wildlife. So what do you like about working on this habitat?
I really enjoyed making New York a greener place. I like to work here because as I plant, I start to realize that the habitat is improving the environment. I like that we can work together to help our community.
As these students are proving, even in a city, it is possible to create healthy habitats for native plants and animals. And those healthy habitats benefit humans too.
Watch your favorite shows anytime on the PBS KIDS video app.